We're gonna keep this ball rolling, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna keep it rolling. Just like the song, I Chameleonaire. What happened to Chameleonaire? Y'all remember that song by Chameleonaire? They see me rolling, see me hating, see me riding dirty. Whatever happened to that dude, man? Whatever happened to him? Probably gotta look that up later. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your NXT review, man. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Now, first I want to give a shout out to my new subscribers who subscribed from the WrestleMania review from night 1 and 2, and also from my Raw review, man. Some of you guys been liking what I've been doing here on the channel. I really appreciate the support, really do. So you guys want to make sure you guys share this video as well. Keep this ball rolling. Please do so. If you guys haven't seen the Raw review or any of my WrestleMania reviews, night 1 and 2, I'll leave all an annotation, man, in the right hand corner of your screen. You'll see everything right up there popping up from time to time. I just choose it randomly. You will see it for long you stick it out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's talk about some NXT. I know there's a lot of you want to talk about what happened last on the show, but we gotta go through the grind, man. We gotta go through that grind to get there first, because the main topic is what happened at the beginning and what happened at the end. We gotta start from the beginning to get to the end. You ready? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. First off, it kicked off in a very interesting way, very great way, man. The 6-way ladder match for the women. We got Io Shirai, Tegan Knox, Dakota Kai, Mia Yim, Chelsea Green, and Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae, man. One of those awkward moments here. I've been talking about the crowd a lot. Yes, we gotten used to it from all the shows, but for some reason, I feel as though it really affects NXT more, because when you watch NXT, you really feel the crowd in NXT more so. Not for some fact of the crowd before the arena is smaller, so you really feel the effects of NXT, man. This is NXT's baby right here, man. The PC is where NXT thrives at, okay? Now we got Raw and SmackDown in the vicinity, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? Due to the circumstances of the Roman. But here we have NXT here, and the fact that they have no crowd, especially with a match like this. Like I said, man, the ladder match, when you got a ladder match, man, you need a crowd for it, just for the oohs and the ahs. But I'm pretty sure we seen some moments in this night that made us say, ooh, ah. Bang, bang, wait, bang, bang. Okay, let's go. So, that's one thing I want to point out. Another thing is, during the match, man, I never go over the entire matchup. I just go over certain moments. Here's one of them. Miss Gonzalez herself, a.k.a. Dakota Kai's right hand. That push off the ladder, man. We seen her push Io off the ladder, right? This is the moment that everybody talking about. Let's get this right out of the gate. She pushed Io off the ladder. Io then lands onto the rope and then lands on top of everybody else. I know we seen that spot time and time again, but the fact that we see Io Shirai doing that, we're not surprised at all, man. Io Shirai is definitely a beast at what she does. I love Io Shirai. I love all these women. All these women in this match, man. I don't hate not a single one. I like a certain one in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And all of them have something to bring to the table. The only one I question, well, I kind of question two now, but mostly just one specific one. And I'll talk about that in the match. Okay, while I'm talking about the outcome. Now, save that. Another negative. Not just the crowd, but here's another negative for me. The commercials. We've seen the commercials in this match, I believe, 3 times. And they kind of ruined the flow of the match for me. A match like this should not have had commercials. It ruined the flow. I believe we missed some of the moments in the matchup, if I'm not mistaken. And it just ruined the flow of the match, man. It killed it for me. I did not like the commercials. I wish they could have showed a little graphic of the match still being shown on the TV screen while we had the commercials. The fact that we didn't get that kind of ruined the flow for me. Not to say it wasn't a bad match, but that kind of decreased my numbers towards the matchup. Now, Another moment, the power bomb from Mia Yim, thanks to I think it was Tegan Knox, I believe, that helped Mia Yim out in that spot. I think it was Tegan Knox. The power bomb to Gonzalez through the table was a good spot. I enjoyed that spot. Not to mention the spot when Tegan Knox herself went through the ladder herself, thanks to her former best friend in Dakota Kai. Another spot as well here, ladies and gentlemen, is in which I was about to just go crazy at this point, because we've seen this before with AKA Carmella and James Ellsworth. Robert Stone, aka Mr. Robbie E himself, man. I'm pretty sure you guys remember him. We seen him was helping Chelsea Green while she was trying to heal through, trying to just open up her knee out, man, because we seen in the matchup that her knee got hurt very badly. And she was on the outside the whole entire time, and Robbie Stone looking, just trying to take care of her, right? So here we see him just trying to help his client into the ring, onto the ladder, and he climbs up as well, just chilling on, come on, the opportunity for you is right there. It's your opportunity right there. I swear, man, I really thought that Chelsea Green about to win in this way. If Chelsea Green would have won at that point, I would have been like, oh my God, this was a horrible decision. Because number one, I really feel like a lot of people are not investing in Chelsea Green as of yet. There's still time to do that. But right now, we're still not investing in Chelsea Green right now. Chelsea Green would have been the wrong decision at this and on this night at this very moment. I really thought she was going to win at that point. I swear to God. I'm sitting there like, it cannot end this way. And it's not going to end this way. That's why I was telling myself. I really thought they was about to have Chelsea Green win that way. But thankfully to EO and Candice LeRae, they pushed Robert Stone and Chelsea Green off the ladder. Chelsea Green landed very badly. Hope she's okay. That was a nasty spot from her. And you can tell that she was really trying to land between the ropes, man. And she did not land right. So I hope her leg is okay. And next thing you know, we got the final two of just standing at the top of the ladder. Io Shirai, Candice LeRae battling it out. Just battling it out, man. Io Shirai went right for the eyes. Then eventually just pushes Candice LeRae off the ladder onto another ladder. Io Shirai then hangs on the top, grabs the briefcase, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Io Shirai wins this match, and she is now the #1 contender for a match against Charlotte Flair. Now, that's what I'm waiting to get to. Before I even talk about Io Shirai, let's talk about what I stated before. Okay? Remember when I said that it's two women that I'm worried about, and I love all these women? It's two that I have questions about. Mia Yim is one. I've been saying it for a while now. Mia Yim, as great as she is, and it's going to be hard to figure it out now because there's no crowd to even try to dissect this. But I really feel like Mia Yim has not connected with the fans as of yet. I feel like we are not 100% invested in Mia Yim yet. Most of us, maybe some of us, but not most of us. You know what I'm saying? Like the others. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of fans are starting to get into Dakota Kai. We're behind Tegan Knox. We're waiting for that big moment that she gets. Candice LeRae, what can we say? It's Candice LeRae. It's Johnny Gargano's wife. She's the exact. She like a replica of him in a female way. You know? And then we got Io Shirai. You know, what more can we say about Io Shirai, man? The transformation just says it all. Once you got that transformation down pat, it was over. She had everything, man. Everything down to the pack of the bill of the bone. Now, Mia Yim, like I said, I love Mia Yim, but I just don't see it as of yet. Chelsea Green, #2, the exact same thing. Even though she changing herself, man, she reinventing herself, got with Robert Stone here. It seems like it can be a good thing, but it hasn't gravitated to it just yet. I think right now in Chelsea Green, it is not her time right now, and I swear to God, she would have won, I would have been livid. I would have been absolutely livid, but thank God that did not happen on this night. Tonight was Io Shirai's night. Now let's talk about Io Shirai. Let me make one thing very clear to you guys. I'm very happy. Even though I picked Candice LeRae to win this match, I'm very happy that Io Shirai won. No question about it. There's no one more deserving than Io Shirai. Okay, let's make that very clear right now. For anybody think that I do not like Io Shirai and anything like that, I love Io Shirai. Okay, here's my issue, and I'm pretty sure all of you already know what I'm about to get through with this. You do realize that the champion is Charlotte Flair, right? Now, this is one of my problems I had in my WrestleMania review when I said, soon fact that Charlotte Flair the champion, she was going to elevate the NXT Women's Division or she's going to bury them all. This could be the start of the burial train, ladies and gentlemen. And Io Shirai is his first customer. That could be the very case. If you really think about it. This was my fear that I mentioned on Twitter. This was my fear. Io Shirai is going to be Charlotte Flair's first opponent. First of all, I don't know how this is going to work. Io Shirai is a heel. Charlotte Flair is a heel. Heel and heel dynamic usually doesn't work. Remember the heel and heel dynamic with Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane on Raw? Y'all remember that? Y'all seen how that worked? Now I know there's no crowd, but I know a lot of us going to be watching on TV. Like, of course we're going to be cheering for Io Shirai, no question. But bottom line, she's a heel, though, right? Even though she's like a babyface because we all love Io Shirai, but she's still technically a heel. Okay, so I don't know how this heel and heel dynamic is going to work. Okay, that's one thing. Number two, the simple fact that this is Charlotte Flair's first defense. Do you really think that Charlotte's going to lose in her first title defense? I don't. I want to be wrong. Trust me and believe me. I want to be wrong. I want to sit here and be like, Io Shirai is going to win. They're no more deserving. She should have a reign at NXT Women's Champion. I want to say all that. And I want to say that and believe that. But the simple fact that she facing Charlotte Flair, I can't, y'all. I'm sorry. This is going to be another moment when we see Charlotte Flair not only just take down a rising superstar, but there's going to be another case of Io Shirai not winning a championship once again. And it sucks. It really does, man. And I want to be wrong. Like I said, I want to be so wrong. But I don't think I'm going to be. I'm going to be right on this. If I'm wrong, thank you. Thank you. Thank God. But I don't think I'm going to be. I can't. Io, this could be her losing and then eventually getting called up to Raw or SmackDown. Maybe that's going to be the case here. I don't know. And then when that happens, do you really trust Vince McMahon with Io Shirai? It's like, yeah, this was a good moment for Io Shirai. We all can cheer for it, but I'm seeing more of the negative than the positive. You feel me? I'm seeing more of the negatives than the positive for, like, I'm looking at the aftermath. I'm looking at what's going to happen if Io loses. And this is Charlotte Flair's first defense. That's all the things I'm looking at. That's everything I'm looking at right now. Now, I got a scenario that I'm going to talk about later on in the review, in which that can help Io Shirai potentially win. It could happen, possibly. But until then, man, right now, I have no hope for Io. I want to be wrong, but I don't know, y'all. I feel like this is going to be Charlotte Flair's first title victory and her first title defense. Whatever that happens, which is maybe it's probably going to be at maybe the next takeover, which is around the summertime. I don't know, man. I just don't see the light. Someone help me toward the light here for this. I want to see Io win the championship, but I just don't see Charlotte losing her first defense. I really don't. Finn Balor, man. We see Finn Balor battle it out. This is like a recap match. Finn Balor battled out with Alexander Wolf as he fused with the Imperium on his quest to become the new NXT UK champion. I'm not going to talk about the matchup. We've seen it already. Finn Balor wins after the referee takes out all the rest of the Imperium. What I'm going to talk about is the promo of Finn Balor he cut after we seen this matchup. That's what I'm going to talk about. And he pretty much just letting Walter know that your time as champion is on borrowed time. That's all Finn Balor said. That's the glimpse of what he said here in this promo. Walter's championship was on borrowed time according to Finn Balor. Now, I'm cool with either man being the champion, whether it's Finn Balor or Walter. Some might say they want to see Finn Balor champion because this new heel persona Finn Balor has been very great for him, and I do agree with that 100%. Finn Balor as a heel so far has been clicking on all cylinders, but it feels kind of weird right now because he kind of feuding with the Imperium. You know, he's kind of like a one-man rebel right now. And you might think that he will probably get Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson joining him in the fight against Imperium. Maybe it'll come to that. Maybe we get the title defense and then Finn Balor loses, and then next thing you know, Finn Balor say, "Oh, I need help, so let me go get my boys." You know, maybe I don't know, but you would probably think that Finn Balor might get some help here, right? It's 4-on-1. You know, it seems a little off. Or maybe he might get somebody from NXT. You know, somebody who's just looking for an opportunity to shine. Someone who hate Imperium just as much as him. Maybe. We seen Kushida battle out with Imperium before. Who else we seen? That's one thing that came to mind. I know we've seen the Undisputed Era, but we're not going to see those guys really battling out with Imperium, right? Helping out Finn Balor and Kushida, right? I don't know. They could do this in multiple ways, you know. As long as it makes sense, I'm cool with it. But either way, I don't mind it. I'm excited for the match regardless, but it still feel like a heel versus heel dynamic, even though everyone loves Walter. Okay, mostly everybody loves Walter. Cause you know, it's always somebody that hates Walter. It's always somebody that hates somebody. So I'm gonna say mostly everybody loves Walter. We see a brand new tag team. We seen them kind of attack Matt Riddle. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. We seen here. Malcolm Butler as that manager. I just like. I feel like this can get over, but it's gonna take some time. They just look like a taller, more like muscular version of the Usos. Like this, what this team looks like. I don't know their names at all. I just know the team name, man. And like I believe it was mentioned in Indus, Sher, something like that, yo. I'm bad with names. I gotta get used to this team. I still gotta get used to this team. Now I don't know them very well. Don't know anything about them. I'm not gonna say like I do know anything about them. I don't mean sound like an idiot, but I gotta use this team, you know. But despite that, so far, they've been cool. You know what I'm saying? They've been impressive, you know. And this is a team that's gonna take on Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. Then I'm all for it. But you might think that with this new tag team, like you can't just have them lose, you know, to Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne like just like that and clean. Like you gotta have them looking strong if they're building a new tag team on NXT. So yes, they did win that match here against who was against Ever Rising, but my question is, are they gonna beat the Broserweights? I don't know. And do we want to see them beat the Broserweights? You know, are they gonna be over enough by that point to have us say, okay, I don't mind them beating the Broserweights? For me, I don't know, man. Because like I said, the team of Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, like you gotta have a believable team, someone who's very believable, beating them. Now, I know this one of the team that y'all might say, okay, I could definitely invest in this team. I could believe in this team. I don't mind them winning at all. But right now, they're not at that point yet. But maybe at the timing is everything. At a certain time, when we get there, maybe we all might be singing a different tune. But right now, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now let's talk about the scenario that I mentioned before with EO possibly winning the championship from Charlotte. This how it can happen. First of all, they showed a recap once again like we seen on Raw. I knew it was going to happen. Charlotte Flair once again just making us all sick. Winning the NXT championship against Rhea Ripley. I know y'all, I'm sorry I had to regurgitate to you guys that again, but it happens, okay? Let's move on. It happens. Even though I did mention that Charlotte Flair did earn the victory on that night, did she deserve to be in that spot? Absolutely not. But she did earn the victory. And she did put on the best women's match at WrestleMania. Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. That was the best women's match on that night, in my honest opinion. Now, let's break it down here. We seen Rhea Ripley just so heartbroken, just so upset, man. Like it's like she's upset, but she wants no sympathy. We even seen on Twitter. I even seen her tweet it out, man. She don't want no pity from us. She don't want no pity. What she gonna do is she's gonna suck this up, get back on the grinding board, and just take back what's hers, NXT Championship. Okay. So what I also got from her just sitting there was just want to just get back at Charlotte, right? So what if they try this? What if they actually had Rhea Ripley? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm trying to just find a light somewhere for Io winning the championship. That's how much I want to see her beat Charlotte. You know, that's just me. You know, that's just me just saying that. But what if Rhea Ripley like just cost Charlotte the championship just to get back at Charlotte Flair, man? Just to get back at Charlotte. Say, you know what? I'm just going to just help Io win the championship just so Charlotte cannot be champion right now. You know, what if that happens? You know, I'll be cool with it. It makes sense because we're going to be sitting there like, the only reason why Rhea Ripley's doing it because we're having that WrestleMania. Now, that does make kind of Rhea like a sore loser in a way. Like, she just can't get over the fact that she took the L. Yes, that's true. So, it does kind of hurt her character a bit. So, and now I think about it, it really doesn't make sense. But that's how much I really want to see Io win the championship. Now I'm looking outside the lines. You feel me? I just want to see Io win the championship against Charlotte. But who knows? Maybe that happens. Maybe not Io. Maybe Rhea just change things up a bit. You know, just do it. She don't give a damn. She got that kind of attitude. She kind of got that I don't give a damn type attitude. I'm doing whatever the hell I want. So be it. Charlotte Flair beat me at WrestleMania. Okay, I'm gonna cost her the championship. It can happen. It can happen. Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano, y'all. This is the final thing, y'all, and we're done. First of all, this match took up the whole second hour of the show. The whole entire second hour. We seen at least 4 or 5 commercial breaks, which, by the way, I did not mind. I did not mind the commercial break because this was another match, just like the Firefly Funhouse, just like the Barnyard match, was filmed like a movie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say this was better than the Barnyard, but this was better than the Firefly Funhouse, in my opinion. In my opinion. The Firefly Funhouse was worse out of the two, in my opinion. But let's break this down. First of all, we seen Johnny Gargano ran into his wife Candice LeRae. We seen her just taped up after her brutal ladder match she had earlier. She hands Johnny Gargano a bag. We had no idea what was inside that bag. Keep that in mind. Okay? So then, we see Triple H in the middle of the ring. Just let him know right now, man, this is your final matchup, man. This is it. Whatever happens here, stays here. Just battle it out here. As soon as I leave out this door, go about your business. And that's exactly what happened. As soon as Triple H slammed that door, the battle was on, man. And I love how the way it was all set up. It was like Triple H was like the father, and Gargano and Ciampa were like the sons, and he was just letting his son just fight. Like, you know what? Y'all can't get along. Y'all just going to fight it out. Just get all your anger, frustrations out on tonight, right now on this night tonight. Then as soon as y'all finish, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Okay? I want to chill, relax, have a drink, watch a movie. I don't want y'all complaining. I don't want nothing. Nothing from y'all. I'm slapping the shit out of both of y'all. Okay? That's pretty much Triple stance right there. Kind of vibe I got. But anyway, going a little too far with it. But you guys get the point, right? You guys get the point. So anyway, I mentioned the commercials. We also seen these weapons used. We've seen chairs, trash can lids. We've seen the crutch once again, like typical Ciampa 101 weapon. And a fire extinguisher, y'all. These guys were just beating the living hell out of one another, man. Beating the living hell out of one another. And it was great. From what we seen, it was great, man. They even took it outside. It was a point where they even took it outside and even fought on the top of a truck, y'all. That was crazy. And I literally thought that one of them was going to fall off that truck. Like, literally. I thought they was going to have a moment when we seen one of those guys fall off the truck and then the match ends like that, you know. But they didn't go that far, man. Like, as soon as it came back from the commercial, we seen Gargano climbing down and Ciampa chasing after him. That's what we seen. But before that even happened, I want to mention this one spot that I like in particular, man. this one spot that I seen before they went outside. Before they went outside, we seen Ciampa just start to expose the ring, and then we seen that little wooden floor once again during this matchup. I'm like, somebody's going through the wooden floor. You know, we seen this time and time again between these two. You know, this like a cliche now. One of them exposing the wooden floor. Okay, so they were outside, back in the arena. We seen a spot when Ciampa just hit the white noise movement on just Gargano right on the floor, man. That spot was, I was like, holy shit. That would have been the moment when the crowd really just gave into the matchup, just screaming holy shit from the top of their lungs. I know a lot of y'all were just screaming holy shit from the TV screen from that one. That was a bruise spot. So during the matchup here, we see Gargano got the advantage. He has the crutch on Gargano's neck here, and just saying these words to him, saying, you are a failure as a man, you are a failure as a husband, you are a failure as a father. Willow gonna thank me for this one. That's exactly what Gargano said to Ciampa, and all Ciampa did was just sat there and laugh at him. Like, really? Seriously? So anyway, Ciampa takes the advantage. Eddie Gargano just monologues right there with the words I just spilled to you guys. Referee knocked out, typical referee knocked out in the matchup. All of a sudden, like a couple minutes later, we see Candice LeRae re-emerges herself in this thing. She was there outside, hand Gargano the bag, and then left. Now we see her back. She's standing in the middle of the ring. She's crying, saying, stop fighting. You guys are brothers, you guys are friends. Why are you guys fighting? Next thing you know, Candice LeRae then low blows her husband. She low blows Johnny Gargano, then walks away. Ciampa just sitting there, staring at Gargano, says a few words to him, which I couldn't really hear really. But she was saying a few words to him, holding him by the head like this, saying a few words to him. Next thing you know, Candice LeRae comes back, low blows Tommaso Ciampa. Then we see Gargano just sitting there laughing, pours out the cup, which was the cup to protect his balls, pretty much, y'all. That was inside the bag, okay? Let's just mention that right now. What was inside the bag that Candice LeRae had? It was the cup to protect himself from the low blow, So, low blow to Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano smiling, he's laughing. He then pins Ciampa. Referee get back in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano wins this matchup, this hard-fought matchup. So pretty much Candice LeRae did the impossible. She finally turned to the dark side. Now we all stand here saying, why Candice, why? Why did you do that? Why did you help your husband win the matchup? Now let's think about this for a second. I mentioned this on Twitter. Yes, it does seem as though like Candice LeRae has joined the dark side. But has she really? We cannot say that, y'all. Not yet. You might seem to think that way right now, but we gotta hear the why. We gotta get the why. Then we gotta see what Candice LeRae does after this, okay? When we start seeing her little demeanor change, then we can say she's a heel. But right now, you can say this was just her helping her husband win the matchup. Johnny Gargano was a heel. Candice LeRae's a babyface. She is helping her husband win the match. Okay? So we have to see what Candice LeRae does from here on out to tell us why she's a heel. Y'all might say, but TM, wait a minute. What about the low blow Ciampa? He's a babyface. Candice LeRae's a babyface. She did a heel tactic. Just because we see that doesn't mean necessarily they're a heel, y'all. We went right to the gun. Becky Lynch when she did her thing. We all cheering on, saying she's a heel now. She's gonna be a badass. But was she really a heel though? Now I'm looking back on it. Was Becky Lynch really a heel? No, absolutely not. We weren't gonna let her change heel. They want to turn the heel, but we didn't let her change heel at that time. We didn't let her change heel at that time. We were cheering her on. Even though we didn't get that vibe from her lately. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But here on this night, man, even though we seen the heel tactic, even though we are sitting here saying that Candice LeRae is officially a heel, I can't say that right now, y'all. I can't. I need to hear from Candice LeRae herself. I need to hear from what she has to say about this outcome, about the aftermath. I had to see what happens in the aftermath. But here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. Triple H said, this is your final match. This is it. What happens here stays here. After what happened in this matchup, can we really say this is the end? I can't. This is not end, y'all. This is not the end. This is not over. I was talking to my boy Chris just a couple minutes ago, just before I pressed record. Shout out to him. He mentioned this to me. He mentioned to me that the match was originally supposed to be a Hell in a Cell match. I told him, yep, if that's how it was supposed to be. Supposed to be a Hell in a Cell match. But it happened? Nope. Absolutely not. So what's going to happen? They have to take this to Hell in a Cell. That's going to be their final stage. This not over, folks. You think it was over tonight, you're fooling yourself. This is going to continue. And it will end inside Hell in a Cell. With Ciampa winning. Finally getting that victory over Gargano. That's it. It has to. Like, it can't end this way. If Candice LeRae would have showed up and Gargano would just went clean, then we could say it's over. But simple fact that Candice LeRae kind of just ate this thing on and continue this thing, it's not over. It's not over. But I love the fact that Candice LeRae did do this. And I hope she has turned to the dark side because she needs something right now too. And she didn't win the ladder match, but she needs something to do right now too. Something that make us look at her like, okay, we feel the importance again from her, cause she been kind of like dropping a little bit, but she still felt like a great superstar. But she kind of dropping a little bit. Y'all understand where I'm coming from here? It's like she want to do anything important, you know. And here she is now in something important. Now what happens here? Like I said, Hell in a Cell, Ciampa vs Gargano has to happen with nobody getting involved. Nobody can get involved. Not Candice LeRae, nobody. That's how it's going to end, y'all. But NXT overall, this was a good night. I did enjoy this match, even though it felt like it was way too long. And the commercials, it was okay, but it still felt like it was way too long. I did enjoy the last match, but the commercial definitely messed the vibe up from that match. Definitely, no question about it. And that's pretty much all I really enjoyed for real, man. Everything else was just there, honestly. But ladies and gentlemen, this is your NXT review. Appreciate you guys coming through. If you guys enjoyed the review, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn that bell for notifications. And next video will be on Friday, y'all. Friday, so make sure you guys come back to the channel on Friday. Stay tuned for the video. I'll see each and every single one of you in the very next video.